Hello and welcome to Cracking the Cryptic. Going to have a go at a live solve of today's Daily Telegraph Cryptic and try and talk you through it as we go. Let's just see how this goes. So, hopefully the puzzle comes up here and we'll just crack on with it. Okay, so 1 across, good scope offered by initial moves. That's the reference to chess, where the initial moves can sometimes be a gambit and G for good, ambit for scope. Quickly taking a short breather. Well, that's a fish's breather, which is a gill, shortened to GIL. The beginning of event is E, agile. 2, 3 down, ashamed to make money working in sport. No, not seeing that immediately. 4 down. Rant made by 1 in commerce, where we put I for 1 in trade and we get a tirade. 9 across. Show wine store for the most part. Stocking popular red, knocked back. Well, a wine store's a seller for the most part without the A, and then it's stocking or putting in it, in for popular, and red knocked back. And Cinderella is a show, pantomime. 11 across, confuse playwright in Berlin, not half. Well, the playwright here is Oscar Wilde. You put him in half of Berlin, you get bewildered. 3 down, so the ashamed, the sport is now badminton. Mint is the money. And on is working. So ashamed is bad, I think, which is quite an odd bit of defining, but there we go. 6 down, horse-drawn carriage, second phaeton abandoned. Well, a stanhope, like a phaeton, is a horse-drawn carriage, so it's quite a useful bit of anagramming there. Can't get into 5 down, here we go. No, still can't enter 5 down. Company calls about poor lads working in US city. Well, Colorado Springs fits. It's got various anagram possibilities there. I still don't quite know with the technology how to get the C in. 5 across. Yeah, I mean, it's an anagram of, sorry, just to get that finished, it's an anagram of poor lads in co-rings for company calls. 5 across, money, cash, gets plain, mere, so that's cashmere, wool, very neat. 12 across, illegally obtained pet food, hot, and dog. That gives us a food, hot is illegally obtained, and dog is a pet. 7 down, worth millions, so worth is merit, millions is M, and to flag is to tire, so you turn that up and you get merit. Very neat clue. Go. Let's just do 10 across before we go. Ready, looks like ripe, to complain if starter's not included, gripe without the starter. Looks like it's about a restaurant, but it's a neat misdirection there. Right, now, 8 down. Unprincipled person could bring about authentication of a will. Well, probate is the authentication of a will, very specifically. So the answer here is reprobate, which is an unprincipled person, and about can be re. So 13 across, previous over last. Previous, I don't know why that would be over. I'll leave that. 15, envoy's academic qualification, first from Trinity, diploma plus T, the first letter of Trinity, and then 18 across, indignant, well-informed elected members. Up in arms means indignant, so well-informed is up, elected is in, and members there is arms, the body's members. Now 16 down, old poet wrong over colour. Olive? Yes, it is. So old is O, and then bard evil is poet wrong, and olive drab is, I think, kind of old name for khaki. So that's the colour there. 19 across, almost perfect plan. Idea is almost ideal. 23, way to secure permit for gambling game. That's route, securing, or putting inside it, let. permit, and that's gamble again. 28, in centre of Perth, mate there, caught out thief. Yeah, that's R, the centre letter of Perth, and a mate in Perth, Australia is a cobber, but with caught out, he's obber. So that makes up robber, or thief. 20 down, pressure applied. Pressure is P in physics, applied to speak, which is utter in golf club. 24 down, a test in translation. So an anagram of a test may give one experience. To experience is to taste something. 26, one into finance is enthralled by French painter and what he produced. Well, Monet produced art, and if that enthralls the word is, you rather brilliantly get a monetarist, which I suppose is one into finance, is certainly interested in finance. 14 down, a disparaging remark when being taken around Ireland. Well, it looks a bit like as. Yeah, aspersion would be a disparaging remark. Why would that be? Oh, being, as person, taken around I for Ireland. An abbreviation often seen in atlases and so on. So I think previous over is last. I suppose that says in last week being over, but over. I think that has to be right. It's so accurate for previous that you might be able to create a situation in which over and last are synonyms. 21 across, credit is doubled. So is gets doubled there to make crisis, because CR is an abbreviation for credit in accounting and probably other applications. Prima donna, that's a diva, very keen to return, so that's avid, returning, going backwards, and you get diva. 22, note coming from small s, plucked instrument, harp, you get a sharp. 27, decidedly trendy black suit. Well, trendy is in, and spades are a black suit. And there's a kind of old expression, oh, in spades, meaning definitely, decidedly. And finally, 17 down, from just the letters we have, it looks like presumed. Page, carried on, took it as read, exactly what we were expecting, P for page, and resumed for carried on. So there we go, pretty straightforward crossword, I think, in some ways. Well done if you got there at the same time as me, and there we go. Welcome to the Daily Telegraph and how to deconstruct crossword clues. Hope that was helpful for you. See you again on Cracking the Cryptic soon. Bye now.